Hello, lovely water signs out there. This is your daily focus tarot for Monday. And I just did the air signs. Some of these cards came out for the air signs, but in the other deck. Okay, so this is kind of weird. We have Page of Wands. And for the clarifier, we have the Five of Cups, which came out in the other deck for the air signs. So this is talking about Page of Wands can be talking about ideas and inspiration, discovery. It can be limitless potential. You're exploring things. And this particular Five of Cups, yes, it's got the spilled cups, the 3 spilled cups down here, and the 2 standing upright behind him. But he's also leaning backwards from his unconscious, from his emotions, from his thoughts. But you see this hand, whatever this is, it could be a monster, it could be a person, it could be some sort of animal. So the unconscious animal instinct, but this is reaching up to grab this fish. It's hungry. It's striving. But he's leaning back from this hunger. He's almost afraid of his unconscious or of his emotional, his healing, his creative, his spiritual side, right? So this particular Five of Cups isn't entirely about taking for granted what you have. It's also about almost being afraid of your potential. Okay. So the Page of Wands is looking at this limitless possibility. It's looking at this discovery, these ideas and inspiration, but for some reason you're afraid of them. You want them, but you're afraid of them. And then we have the Ten of Wands, which is talking about carrying a burden, but it's a burden that you don't have to carry. It's not all yours. Some of it is, but most of it isn't. It's the beliefs and the ideas that have been placed on you by others. You need to drop them. You need to drop those burdens. And for the clarifier, this is interesting. We have Princess of Wands. Okay, Page of Wands in the one deck, Princess of Wands in the other. These are the same card. Okay, it's just called differently in the Druid craft. So you're having these ideas, you're having these this inspiration, you're having this discovery about yourself, but you're so afraid of it, you know, and you're so burdened by it, and you don't need to be. Okay, let go of that burden. The other card that popped out with the Page and the Ten of Wands in this deck was the Hangman. Now the Hangman is talking about Odin tying himself to the Tree of Knowledge and getting the knowledge of language, getting the knowledge of the runes through his sacrifice. And he's number 12, right, which is a 3, but he's also making the symbol of 4 with his legs and with his arm. So he's also making an 8. So he's making a 4 and an 8, right? And 3 progresses into 4. And you double that and you get 8. So these are numbers of change. They're also numbers of strategy. They're numbers 4 is the number of like the Emperor or the Lord. So a father figure, somebody who's stable, somebody who's a leader, somebody who plans for their success. So here with the Hangman, you're in this stalemate, you're stuck, you're stopped at the moment, but you're working on getting to that 4. You're working on progressing from the 3 to the 4, or from the 12 to the 13, right? You're getting that knowledge. You may need a little time to get it. For the clarifier, and this came out for the air signs too, is Cernunnos. And I talked about how it's got the lovers here, or the choice. And Cernunnos is typically, in other decks, the devil. And so he's got the light all around him. They're in between the light, and he's the darkness. Now, the devil symbolizes the shadow self. It symbolizes obsessions, addictions. It can be false beliefs. It can be anything negative. So this card to me is talking about making the choice to wake up and to overcome those negative things, to go into the light and surround yourself with the light, and not let these negative things, like he's standing there over them, you know, watching them, waiting to pounce almost. So to me, this card is talking about the lovers eventually waking up and making that choice to not give in to like the negative stuff, okay? And with the 2 pages here and this hunger to drop these burdens, okay, this inspiration to drop these burdens, I think that's what you're gonna do. At the bottom of the deck, we have Prince of Pentacles. Okay, these are talking about movement. These are talking about information. Prince of Wands. So you've got 2 princes. You've got 2 pages and 2 princes. And then you've got the Queen of Pentacles. Calling in your abundance. Calling in your maternal side. Your right to have the things that you need in life. And then the 8 of Swords, which is like self-imprisonment and not seeing that you're self-imprisoning. 2 of Cups, so you're avoiding having harmony and having union by imprisoning yourself, by not dropping the 10 of Wands here. Okay, you need to drop this burden. Whatever these burdens are that you didn't put on yourself, you need to sort them out and drop them. Get this inspiration. Use your hunger, don't run from it. Okay, don't take your gifts, don't take what's in your unconscious that's pushing you onwards for granted. Use that as a sign. Use that as a way to help break out of this this stalemate with the Hangman here and this indecision, and wake up. Okay. Have a great Monday. I'll see you tomorrow.